Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to make a PLL tier list with paper. So the first PLL is the UA perm, I think. Yeah, the UA perm, in which the opposites are on the right. So I'm gonna glue that, of course, into S tier. Yeah, so I'm gluing this thing. I think this is gonna be a long video because I have to glue every single PLL. So UA perm is over. So now we're going to do UB perm because it's UB perm. It's the same thing but the opposites are on the left. So that will also go into S tier because both the U perms are very good. So they're going to S tier. So now what's the next PLL? I think it will be H perm or Z perm because we're doing the edge only PLLs right now. It's the H perm. So the H perm, many of you might like it, but actually when you get advanced, you just have to regrip too much in the H perm and you're overworking your fingers with MU moves. U perms also use MU moves, but they're better because they have a M move in the middle. And then there's Z perm. So I put H perm into A tier. I think Z perm will also go into A tier. It's not as good as the U perms, but it's also pretty good. Or maybe I'll keep it into the B tier. Yeah, let's keep it into the B tier. Okay, now let's choose a different set of PLLs, probably the adjacent ones. Or should we go with the diagonal ones? No, let's go with the adjacent ones. Okay, so first up there's the good J perm, like the righty one. You can see my sister in the background over here, so sorry for that. So this J perm is pretty good, and of course it's going into the A tier, the S tier, but sometimes I mess it up, but I think it's still in the S tier. Pretty good for S tier. Yeah, let's keep it into the S tier. The next PLL will be the T perm. Okay, so I think it will go, many people will keep it into the S tier, but I'll keep it in A tier because like T perms are longer than J perms, and plus I like 2x2, so J perms are better. So now we're going with the righty A perm. I don't know what the AB or the AA, but it's the A perm in which the block is on the right, the headlights are on the left and the block is on the right. So that will go into A tier. And now I don't know what PLL this is. This is the other A perm, the lefty one, in which the headlights are on the right and the block is on the left. So I think this will go pretty down, maybe D or C. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep it into C. C is pretty good. Next, it's the lefty J perm, which is the other J perm. It's also pretty good, but I use the wide L version. There's also an RU and L version, which might be faster, but I think it's pretty good. So A tier. So now we're going into the R perm, in which the block is on the checkerboard pattern is on the back side, which means the block is on the front side. That will be a B. I think the other R perm should also be a B. Yeah, let's keep the other R perm into a B. So for the R perms, I use the R, U, L and D versions. So now it's F perm. Of course, it's going pretty down. It's not like so bad. I can't put it into F tier because it's a F perm, but I'm keeping it into E tier. But F perm is supposed to go into F tier because it's F, but let's keep it into E tier. It's pretty good. So now we're doing the diagonal corner swaps. So the righty end perm, which is actually pretty good. So I'm keeping it into E tier. And then the lefty end perm, of course, F tier. The first in F tier is the lefty end perm, because I hate lefty end perms. I use the wide R and D version and U version. And then Y perm, people will rank this higher, but I'm keeping it into E. Yeah, maybe a D. People will say keep it like in a B or A, but D is pretty good for it. E perm, instead of going into E tier, is going on F tier, but F perm, instead of going into F tier, is going into E tier. That's weird. V perm. So V perm, you guys might rank it into F tier, but I actually really like V perm. I'm keeping it higher than Y perm. It's the highest in the diagonal PLLs, and it's equivalent to the lefty A perm. People will say like, no, keep V perm at the end, but no. So next PLL is the G perms. So I can do V perms pretty fast, so I'm gonna keep V perms there. So now it's going to be the G perms. Let's keep the G perm. So the G perm in which the block is near you, like its front, then I'm going to keep it in, not in S tier. Why am I keeping it there? Keeping it in C tier. It's kind of like a V perm. It's not so good, it's not so bad. So next is the G perm, and I don't remember what G perm this is. It's the G perm in which the block is on the front right. So this G perm is pretty good. I'm gonna keep it into the C tier again, because I think all the G perms should be in the C tier. Let's keep the other G perm. What G perm is this? Oh, this is a G perm in which the block is at the back. The right back, not like the complete back or there. So now I'm gonna just glue this thing onto there. So all the G perms so far, they're on C tier, but this last G perm is the GC perm. It's the only one which I know the letter to, and it's the G perm in which the block is at the back of the G perm. So the block is at the back of the G perm. So you can use this alg, which I'm showing right here, but actually I don't like using that alg. I use the alg in which you hold the headlights on the right and the block on the left, and then do R moves and F moves and something. And that's also a bad algorithm. I think I should change the algorithm, but it's pretty good, but I'm gonna keep it. I think it's better than the other one, but I'm gonna keep it into F tier because it's a GC perm. So this is my PLL tier list. On the S tier, there's UA, UB, and J perm. On the A tier, there's H perm, T perm, and the righty A perm and the lefty J perm. In B perm, in the B tier, there's Z perm, the right and the both R perms, and both of the R perms. Then there's the lefty A perm, the V perm, and all the G perms except GC in the C tier. And in D tier, there's Y perm. In E tier, there's F perm and righty N perm. And in F tier, there's lefty N perm, E perm, and the GC perm. So that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.